Steffi's fury explodes, Luna is banished, Hope attacks Liam, and a dangerous game unfolds. Tuesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful delivers an intense storm of emotions, confrontations, and calculated power plays. With alliances fracturing and secret agendas coming to light, the drama at the Cliff House escalates to a boiling point. At the center of the chaos is Stephie Forrester, fiercely protective of her family, standing guard against what she sees as an imminent threat Luna. But Luna has come with a mission. She's not backing down. And Stephie's worst fear might soon come true. The moment Stephie walks into her home, she freezes. Luna is there, casually sitting in the living room, a space that Stephie considers sacred, private, and completely off-limits to outsiders, especially Luna. To Stephie, this is more than an intrusion. It's a provocation. Her expression darkens, her voice sharpens. "What the hell are you doing here, Luna?" Luna, surprised but not intimidated, stands up. She's come with a purpose to see Finn, to connect with her father, to build the bond that she feels she deserves. She tries to explain, choosing her words carefully, trying to appeal to something human inside Stephie. "I just want to know him. He's my dad, and I have the right to speak to him." But Stephie's response is instant and merciless. "You don't belong here. You will never be part of this family. And you certainly won't manipulate Finn with your little sob stories." This isn't just a confrontation, it's an all-out war. Stephie unleashes every ounce of her fury, unleashing a tirade that's been building up since the first whispers of Luna's paternity surfaced. To Stephie, Luna is nothing but a threat, a loose thread that could unravel everything she's fought to protect. The security of her marriage, the safety of her children, the peace of her home. Luna stands her ground, even as Stephie inches closer, her voice rising. Luna argues that no matter what Stephie believes, she can't erase DNA. Blood is blood. And Finn has the right to make his own decision about their relationship. "You don't control him," Luna snaps. "You can't keep me away from my father." That hits a nerve. Just then, Finn walks in caught in the middle of a storm. He sees Stephie's fiery glare and Luna's desperate, determined face. The air thickens with tension. Stephie turns to him immediately. "Tell her to leave. Now." But Finn hesitates. That hesitation, brief as it is, speaks volumes. It sends a chill down Stephie's spine. She knows what it means. Luna's gotten to him. She can see it in his eyes. The flicker of compassion. The doubt. Finn tries to tread carefully. "I agree with you," he tells Stephie. "But she deserves to be heard. Just once." Wrong move. Stephie's voice drops to a venomous whisper. "So you're going to let her just walk in here and decide she's family?" "She is family," Luna says, stepping forward. Stephie's control snaps. She turns on Luna and lays down the law. "I've had enough of this. You need to go. You are not welcome here, and you never will be. Stay away from Finn. Stay away from our home. Or I swear, I'll make sure you regret ever stepping foot in LA." Luna, visibly shaken but refusing to show fear, stares at Finn one last time. "You'll see the truth eventually," she says quietly. "And when you do, I'll be waiting." With that, she walks out. But the storm isn't over. Stephie turns her wrath onto Finn. "Why didn't you throw her out the second you saw her here? Are you going soft?" Her voice is trembling not just with anger, but fear. Fear that she's losing control. That Luna's getting under Finn's skin. That the life they built is starting to crack. "She's not going to stop," Stephie warns. "And I'm not going to sit around and let her tear this family apart. If you won't handle this, I will." Finn looks torn. Torn between loyalty and blood. Between the woman he loves and the daughter he barely knows. But Stephie isn't done. She makes a chilling threat, one that Luna would be wise not to underestimate. If she comes back here again, if she keeps pushing her way into our lives, I'll find a way to put her back behind bars. She's not above the law. And I won't let her destroy what we have. What Stephie doesn't know, though, is that Luna isn't just a lost girl searching for her father. She's planning something. Something bold. Something dangerous. She's not going to beg anymore. She's going to take what's hers. Stephie may think she's won, but this fight is far from over. Meanwhile, across town, another ticking time bomb goes off. Hope Logan, usually the composed and compassionate figure in this tangled web of emotions, snaps. And her target? Liam. What starts as a tense conversation quickly spirals into a shocking moment. Hope unleashes years of buried resentment, betrayal, and frustration. She throws Liam's hypocrisy back in his face, his constant flip-flopping between her and Stephie, his inability to choose, to commit, to be the man she needed when it mattered most. Liam tries to defend himself, but Hope cuts him off. You made me feel like I wasn't enough. Like I had to earn your love every single day while you pined after someone else. Then, out of nowhere, Hope slaps him. It's not just a slap. It's a reckoning. Years of pain, gaslighting, and silent suffering condensed into one sharp, shocking moment. Liam stands there, stunned. Hope's eyes are burning, not with hatred, but with clarity. She's done waiting. She's done playing nice. And she's done letting Liam define her worth. This sudden explosion of rage marks a turning point. Hope is no longer the girl who tolerates betrayal with grace. She's a woman taking back her power. And Liam, for the first time, realizes he might have finally pushed her too far. But this twist raises a bigger question. What if Stephie isn't the only one capable of burning bridges to protect her future? What if Hope's transformation is just the beginning? Back at the Cliff House, Stephie simmers in silence. Her threats still echoing in the air, the weight of the confrontation still heavy. She believes she's cut Luna out. She believes she's restored order. But that's exactly what Luna wants her to think. Because Luna has no intention of staying away. And she's done playing by the rules. If Stephie wants a war, Luna is ready to give her one. And what if Luna isn't alone in her mission? Rumors swirl that she may not be acting on her own. That there's someone helping her, someone just as invested in seeing Stephie fall. Someone who knows her weaknesses, her secrets. Someone who's been quietly waiting for the perfect moment to strike. And what if the ultimate twist isn't Luna going to jail, but Stephie? What if Stephie's desperation leads her to make a fatal mistake? What if, in her obsession to protect her family, she crosses a line that can't be uncrossed? The tension is mounting. The battlefield is set. And the stakes have never been higher. Tuesday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful doesn't just raise the bar, it blows it apart. Loyalties are shifting. Truths are unraveling. And in the shadows, revenge is taking shape. One thing is clear. No one is safe. Not Stephie. Not Finn. Not Liam. Not Hope. And certainly not Luna. Because when everything is personal, every move becomes deadly. And this is only the beginning. In a week where tension cuts like a blade and secrets twist the knife even deeper, The Bold and the Beautiful continues its relentless march into darker, more emotionally charged territory. On Tuesday, May 13th, the drama doesn't just simmer, it explodes. Stephie Forrester draws a hard line between her family and the threat she believes Luna poses, while Hope Logan takes a sharp and unexpected turn in her feelings toward Liam Spencer. What follows is a series of events that will ripple through every major relationship, toppling illusions and forcing confessions into the light. As Stephie rallies Finn to her side in the fight against Luna's growing presence, Hope and Liam meet under circumstances that hint at reconciliation, but not everything is what it seems. A buried medical secret, a shocking proposal, and a devastating eavesdrop will soon upend everything. The episode opens on a tense note as Stephie confronts Finn in the aftermath of her explosive eviction of Luna. Stephi's voice is hard, unrelenting, and full of warning. Luna may have left the house, but Stephie knows this won't be the last they see of her. "You think she's just going to stop?" she demands. "You think you can reason with her and she'll just walk away from this fantasy of being part of our lives?" Finn, clearly conflicted, tries to temper her concern, but Stephie isn't interested in excuses. She presses in, doubling down. "She's not part of this family. I don't care what the DNA says. She's not one of us. And if we don't protect what we have, she will take it from us piece by piece." Then comes the threat. Not to Luna, but to the fragile loyalty Finn is balancing. "If you can't put this family first, then you're part of the problem." The chill in her voice leaves no room for ambiguity. As Finn silently absorbs her words, Stephie's mind races. She knows Luna isn't acting randomly. Luna has a plan, one that threatens everything she's built. And Stephie will destroy that plan before it can take root. The situation is rapidly becoming an obsession, and Stephie is prepared to take drastic measures. But she doesn't yet realize how much deeper the danger goes. Because elsewhere in Los Angeles, a conversation is about to take place that will send shockwaves through every storyline. Over at Brooke's house, the air is calm but charged with memories. Liam arrives unexpectedly, perhaps driven by a need to escape the turbulence in his own mind. Hope is there. The silence is a little too long. The looks between them a little too heavy with history. And then it begins. Liam brings up their past. Not as a weapon, not to reopen wounds, but almost as a way of grounding himself. A desperate bid to remember what it once felt like to be with someone who believed in him, someone who gave him peace, even if only briefly. "Remember when we used to sit out on the porch and talk about everything, like nothing else mattered," he says. Hope doesn't flinch. "I remember," she replies. "I remember everything." Then something unexpected happens. Liam braces himself for judgment, for distance, but Hope doesn't pull away. In fact, she leans in emotionally, if not physically. She starts talking about the future, about their future, about what could still be. She admits to questioning everything, to walking through heartbreak and betrayal and disappointment. But something has shifted. She says she's not ready to give up. That maybe their story isn't over yet. That maybe, just maybe, it's time for a new chapter. One they write together. Liam is stunned. Hope's words feel too hopeful, too unguarded. He doesn't know how to process it. This isn't the woman he last saw heartbroken and exhausted. This is someone different. Someone with clarity, with intent. "Why now?" he asks. Why the sudden change? But Hope doesn't answer the question directly. She simply says, "Sometimes you realize what matters before it's too late." What Liam doesn't realize is that there's something Hope isn't saying. A ticking bomb of a truth that Stephie dropped earlier. A truth that's eating at Hope from the inside. Liam has a brain tumor. An inoperable one. A terminal diagnosis. And he doesn't know. Stephie knows. Hope knows. But Liam? He's walking through each conversation, each moment, unaware of the clock running out on him. This secret is the elephant in every room. The unspoken weight behind every kind gesture, every glance, every pause. Hope's sudden shift isn't just love, it's urgency. It's fear. It's guilt. If Liam is dying, then every moment matters. And maybe she doesn't want his final days to be spent feeling unloved, unwanted, or alone. But the truth never stays buried for long in this world. Especially not when there are ears nearby. Later this week, Carter Walton walks into a private moment. He doesn't mean to overhear, he's not the kind of man who spies. But what he hears stops him cold. Hope is talking. Not just talking, proclaiming. She's laying out her vision of the future. A life with Liam. A second chance. Words soaked in love, longing, and finality. But Carter hears more than just dreams. He hears desperation. And he starts putting pieces together. Carter has his own reasons to worry. His own heart on the line. He's seen the way pain can distort truth, the way grief can masquerade as passion. And now he's afraid Hope's plan to reclaim Liam isn't really about love, it's about death. As Carter steps away quietly, one question haunts him. Is anyone going to tell Liam the truth? Or will he spend his final days living in a beautiful lie? Meanwhile, the storm between Stephie and Luna remains far from over. Luna, smarting from Stephie's dismissal, begins making her own moves behind the scenes. If Stephie wants war, Luna is ready. But this time, she's not coming as a victim. She's coming as someone with leverage, with allies, and with secrets of her own. Stephie's control over Finn is slipping. Every harsh word, every accusation is pushing him further into a space of doubt. Luna doesn't need to break through with force, she just needs to wait. To let Stephie implode. To let her paranoia do the work. And as Stephie continues to spiral, that's exactly what begins to happen. Hope, meanwhile, isn't done yet. The episode closes with her returning to Liam, this time not with gentle words, but with passion. She holds nothing back. I want to fight for us, she tells him. Not because it's easy. Not because it's safe. But because I still believe in you. In us. And I don't want to spend another day pretending I don't. It's a confession that floors Liam. But it's also a decision that may set off a chain reaction she can't control. Because if Hope is building her future on borrowed time, how long can she keep the truth from coming out? And when it does, when Liam finds out what's really going on, will he forgive her? Or will it destroy the last fragile link between them? With each passing episode, the lines between love, manipulation, and survival are blurring. Every character is playing for something. For love. For truth. For time. And for legacy. And as the story charges forward, one thing is certain. No one walks away unchanged. The walls are closing in. The secrets are tightening their grip. And by the time this chapter ends, someone will be broken. Stay tuned.